Capricorn people, Astro Zoe here, and welcome to my channel. I am here today to bring Capricorn suns and people with a Capricorn dominant chart a general reading for how the Virgo season is going to go. That being said, with it being a general reading, if you feel like this doesn't sit right with you, please do message me for a personal private reading. We could schedule that, and I just charge a pay what you can method. So you pay whatever you can, no amount too big, no amount too small. And that being said, let's jump into it, Capricorn, because it seems like you might be kind of going through it. First, I asked how you were going to be feeling going into this Virgo season. First, you got the Seven of Wands, and then you got the Fool card. So Seven of Wands points to a journey that you see the path ahead of you, but you also see that it is a dangerous one with whatever you are going through. You see that there's a lot of obstacles here, Capricorn. And then beyond that, you got the Fool card, and the Fool card warns of doing things with like unrightful or unjust enthusiasm. You might be going into this endeavor, and you see this path ahead of you, and you're like, oh, it might be hard, but I got it. Like, you have all this confidence in the world, and you might need to slow down and make sure that you actually do got it. Make sure you know what's going on. This answer for that question kind of intrigued me, so I asked my oracle what was the energy surrounding this endeavor, and you got the Sage Goddess, which means, in my opinion, Capricorn, there's something that you are holding off on removing from your life. Whether it be a toxic job, a toxic relationship, or just an unhappy relationship, something that is no longer serving you, that you are just kind of like holding off on letting go of. The Sage Goddess is all about removing clutter of the mind, body, spirit. So whatever it is that you're putting off, cleansing from your life, Capricorn, get on that and be real with yourself about what all the journey entails to cleanse your spaces in that way. Next, I asked what obstacles you were going to have. So then the first thing that you got, Capricorn, is the Lovers card, which then makes me feel like, do you have a relationship that is maybe no longer serving you? I asked for clarification on this, and you got the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man, which makes me feel like, one, you could be kind of acting sort of ignorant on purpose, choosing to see only what you want to see, choosing to interact with what suits you to interact with. Again, going into things with this kind of like unearned enthusiasm. You're feeling like you're prepared for this thing, and I feel like maybe you aren't. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be honest with yourself about your surroundings, Capricorns. And yeah, just be careful with your energy and what you make sure you are being honest with yourself about it. Then I asked where there is a lack of energy in your life, and you got the Four of Wands. And Capricorn, the Four of Wands is like just like a happiness card. It's mostly about happiness. So make sure that you are putting energy into your happiness. Make sure you're putting energy into just things that are good for you in the long term, not just short term. And again, I was kind of like, well, what the heck? What does that mean? So I asked the oracle kind of what was going to be the story around why you aren't feeling so happy. And you got Cygnus. And this is a representation of death. So again, I'm feeling like there's maybe something that is just not serving you. There's something that you need to let go of. There's something that you need to let die, Capricorn, and you aren't doing it. So there's something that you need to cleanse from your space that you are holding on to. I'm not sure what, but the Lovers card hints towards maybe a romantic relationship. And lastly, for the tarot, I asked, what are the lessons that you are intended to learn through this Virgo season? What lessons does Virgo season, and this is August 23rd through September 22nd, what lessons does it hold for you? And you got the Moon card and the Two of Chalices. The Moon card is all about illusions in one way, but it's also about the depths of our mind, where our minds go when the moon comes out, when it's nighttime, when we're alone with our minds. Where are they going? And being, again, honest with that. Two of Chalices, it depicts two lovers again, so I'm really feeling heavy emphasis on a relationship here, a romantic relationship. Two of Chalices, they're happy in the picture. The Two of Chalices, they are in a good place, but it comes from honesty, openness, and purity. So that being said, I really feel like, Capricorn, you need to be going into your mind during this Virgo season and asking yourself, what's up? What's going on here? What is the truth? And then following through with that. Stop waiting. Stop feeling like your energy is just going to get you through on this one, because there's likely someone else involved in your situation. So make sure you are being honest. You're not letting yourself get lost in illusions. If there's a romantic partner in your life, make sure you're being upfront with them about what you're thinking, what's going on in your head, where you're at. And then lastly, I asked the Oracle what energy you needed to remove, and what energy you need to let in during the Virgo season. Funny enough, you got Urania and the Dryads, and they both kind of represent wisdom, but it's in different ways. So Urania is more about like traditional wisdom. She is also a very big sign for travel, things like that. So not a good time for travel necessarily, Capricorn. But that being said, you did get Dryads as for what to let in. So maybe you need some time out in nature. I would say go, if you are going to travel at all, make sure you take some time in the outdoors, the nature area of where you're going. But again, I don't suggest travel during this time, just based off of this, but if you are traveling, don't have anxiety. I'm sure it's okay. And yeah, just take some time with yourself. Be real with yourself, Capricorn. And whatever it is that you are putting off, letting go of, it's time. Here's your sign to do it. And that being said, I look forward to seeing where this all takes you next time, Capricorn. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Please do comment if you have any thoughts, questions, ideas, whatever. And yeah, follow me on Instagram. It'll be in the description below at Zoe Knowhy, ZoeKnowhy. And I so look forward to hearing from you guys again. Happy Virgo season. Until next time.